I am Jambari Moreau. Today we're going to speak about Tiffany Hayes. Shout out to Tiff Hayes, one of my favorite athletes to interview and speak with. Love what she's done for the Las Vegas Aces this season, coming back literally from retirement and winning 6 Women of the Year. The fact that she was able to do that, it speaks leaps and bounds about the type of hooper that she is. And she was able to go hoop this season overseas, this Summer Olympics with Azerbaijan. That's a country in Europe. She dominated the 3-on-3 women's tournament. And the fact that she was able to do that, it speaks a lot to her credit about work ethic and just the fact that she's just a hooper. And University of Connecticut, like Tiffany Hayes is legit. But what I want to talk about today is her comments when she had to say this about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese not making the Olympics.
How was your experience at the Olympics in Paris? I was tuned in daily. First question, and second, before it was like, well, when the announcements was coming, like everybody that's coming over to play and represent the U.S., it was this controversy around Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Should they come? Blah blah blah. So 2 questions in one. What you think about that, and how was your experience over there?
My experience was great. I was of course with my team Azerbaijan. We made a little bit of noise, at least we made it. That was a big thing for us.
Yeah.
It was the first time the whole country had any Olympians make it there for 3-on-3. So that was kind of a big thing. And then we ended up going there making a little noise. We won a couple games. We beat USA. My bad, y'all. No, I had to go do my thing, but yeah, I had an amazing time. I was out there doing shoots and things for my brands and whatnot.
Tight.
Doing a lot of networking, so it was fun for me. And then about the controversy between those players, I mean, that's been happening for forever. Like, people, the youngest people coming in, they feel like they need to get that opportunity right away, but everybody who was on that team had to work their way onto that team.
Literally,
every single person.
Agreed.
So I don't know why people think that they should be able to like skip steps to go straight there. I mean, I'm not saying that they're not good, like they're great players, but everybody has to do the steps. Like there's levels to it. So
yeah, I think from 2 different perspectives. I think in the game, like you work your way up, but then I also think in the marketing, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's sad to say, but like if you're putting in like the people that are being looked at, I don't want to say looked at the most, because there's definitely other players, but like are creating conversations and stuff, it kind of adds more eyes on it. You know what I mean?
Then you're going to lose and look crazy.
Ooh.
That's the you know how many times they've done that in the past and they've been this close to losing games because of it?
Yeah.
They be trying to play teeter-totter with it, but
I feel that.
Like, you can't.
It's all
experience.
You got to keep focused on the game and not the. I feel
Now,
that.
the interesting matter about this is when it comes to Tiffany Hayes, of course, she talks about skipping steps, and she is completely right. She is completely right about that. The fact that you've had athletes that have had to, I guess, in the last 2 Olympic cycles, rather, they've had to wait their turn to get put on this roster. She's not wrong about that. But I do want to just offer a little bit of pushback, because we have already seen a lot of monsters play in the WNBA in their rookie year and then get to the Summer Olympics, and they were able to compete for the United States team. Some of these notable names, one of them, my middle school classmate, and shout out to Horace Mann Middle School, Sylvia Fowles. In 2008, she was drafted number 2, and then she was able to not only play for the Chicago Sky, but she was able to go play in the Olympics and represent the United States. And this was crazy. During her run in the Olympics, she averaged 12 points a game as a rookie. She also shot 65% from the floor, and she was able to almost grab 8 rebounds a game. This is as a rookie, so shout out to Sylvia Fowles, but she was able to come in and showcase her greatness. In addition, we all know this name, Candace Parker, the number 1 overall pick in the same draft. She was able to not only go from the University of Tennessee, win MVP, win Rookie of the Year, but she also competed in the Summer Olympics with the team. Candace Parker, this is crazy. Candace Parker's overall game, 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, assist, a steal. She shot almost 59% from the floor, if not 60%. Like, Candace Parker obviously is a transcendent player. But again, she was able to come into the league. her rookie year, and then go play for the Summer Olympics. That's 2008. Going back before that, we got one of the greatest players of all time in Diana Taurasi, arguably the best guard in this modern era. You already know what she's done from UConn. Obviously winning multiple national championships, leaving the University of Connecticut, forming one of the greatest backcourts with Sue Bird. She came into the league as a rookie. 2004, she was able to compete in the Athens Olympics. Taurasi finished up averaging 8 points per game and was able to go play overseas and dominate and do what she does. And last but not least, Breanna Stewart, who I believe right now is slowly inching up to Mount Rushmore if she's not already there. In 2016, she was able to average 10 points per game. And peep this, she shot an incredible 73% from the floor. Are you kidding me? Shout out to Stewie, because she was hooping. And this was in Rio de Janeiro for the Brazil Olympics in 2016. We've already had a precedent for big name players coming into the WNBA and then having to go play in the Olympics. So I don't know what recently shifted in 2020 and 2024. Maybe the names weren't as box office, but this season they messed up. And I'm going to put that on record. They messed up because you had an opportunity to get not one, but two transcendent players who I feel like are generational go into their rookie years and then go play into the Olympics. Now, and this is also what I don't want to see. I don't want to see a precedent being set for rookies having to wait their turn. If you're good enough to play, go get the 12 best players on the team. I do not care about their age. If we got an 18-year-old right now who's able to go play in the Olympics, they need to be on the roster. I do not care about waiting a turn. It needs to go to the best players, period. And I said it from Jump Street. The minute that Caitlin walked into the WNBA, she was going to be the best point guard in the league. Thank you for that, CC, for proving me right. But it's crazy that you got somebody that made first team all WNBA but wasn't able to make the Olympic team because of politics. Like, come on, y'all. Or maybe it's just me, but when I'm thinking about all WNBA, All-Star, or Olympic team, or just the best collection of talent on any roster, I want the best players available to play. I don't care about their age. And that goes into this whole age limit thing with the WNBA. That's another discussion for another day. But if you have these transcendent players that are able to go play, they need to be on these rosters. What are your thoughts on Tiffany Hayes' comments? Let me know in the chat, y'all.